welcome back to Whovian Espresso, and today I have got another unboxing here for you today. We have the recently released Doctor Who The Complete 12th Series Steelbook from the BBC. It's currently in its cellophane, so we're going to get that out of the box first. And then we'll have a look at the exciting goodies inside. So here it is, out of its cellophane, Doctor Who The Complete 12th Series. We'll have a quick look at the cardboard sleeve here before we get into the lovely, nice, clean artwork on this steelbook. It is Doctor Who The Complete 12th Series plus Resolution Special. I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, Resolution should have been part of Series 11, but I'm quite pleased that it wasn't, because I didn't actually ever buy Resolution, so a bit of a happy coincidence for me, maybe not for some other people, but sadly that is life. But we have the Resolution Special included here, which is great because I don't have it and it saves me having to buy it separately. I almost did this Christmas, I almost did, but I didn't. I held out and I'm glad I did, because now we've got this lovely steelbook instead. It is a 5-disc set, it is a 12. If you look on the sides of the cardboard strip there, it is just standard Blu-ray rating stuff, but on the back is where we have, she was about to fall over again. On the back we have the back of the steelbook artwork here, and we have a little bio on the series, about Doctor Who, about this new series in particular, with all kinds of different visuals and just basically telling you all the good things about the series. Action-packed epic, basically. The pitiful special features, and I mean pitiful special features box, I'm sorry, but that is just very pitiful and quite depressing. But here we go, we have closer looks on every episode. I believe these are all on YouTube, but yeah. Audio commentaries on 3 episodes of what to expect in Series 12, again on YouTube. Series 11 look back, again on YouTube. Resolution behind the scenes, I never watched that, but I'm not sure if it's on YouTube or not, it might be. And Dalek Reformed, which I'm interested because I don't know what that's about either. Here we have the starring Jodie Whittaker, Bradley Walsh, Tosin Cole, Mandip Gill, showrunner and producer Chris Chibnall, and executive producer Matt Stevens. Before I talk about anything else, the special features, I mean, I'm not expecting that much. To be honest, I would have taken this if there was commentaries on every episode, and maybe slightly longer behind the scenes things. But I mean, it's just a bit. Like, I just reviewed the collection season 40, and there's a massive list of new special features, including the existing ones. So I mean, it'd be nice just to see a couple more features. I mean, what I've got here is lovely, but either don't release these on YouTube, or at least don't release them on YouTube at the very least. I mean, come on. Give me some exclusive content for this. And then here we have just standard legal stuff. Let's get a look at the clean artwork on the steelbook itself. So here we have the lovely steelbook artwork here. I don't know who's done this artwork, but it is one of the better steelbooks. It reminds me a lot of the artwork of Sophie Caldery. I don't know if it is Sophie Caldery or not, but either way, it's a lovely set. You have a lovely picture of Jodie Whittaker looking into the distance, and you've got Gallifrey in the background there by the looks of it, and you've got this lovely orangey sort of sky, which sort of glimmers in the light there with a lovely bit of purple texture there. You've also got Sash Dhawan as the Master, who is obviously one of the biggest shocks of the series. Got lovely sort of sparks flying off the edge there. It reminds me of the Series 10 Part 1 and Part 2 releases there. On the spine, if I can just, there's not as much space here, Doctor Who The Complete 12th Series with a lovely golden logo, which is unlike for these steelbooks normally. We've got the spine on the back. We have Yaz, and you can see a bit of Gallifrey again in the background there, and what looks sort of like the Millennium Falcon. I'm sure it's not, but it kind of does to me. We also have Yaz in her attire from, I think, Fugitive of the Jadoon. You have Graham, and you of course have Ryan there again. Lovely alien sun, or very much a very Gallifrey feel to this set, I think. Opening up the set, we are greeted with 2 disc trays with each of the discs piled up on them. So I'm assuming that this is discs 1 and 2, and this is discs just 3. I'm missing a disc, that's interesting. We'll have a look at the disc in a minute, but as you can see, the discs are piled onto these 2 things, which really annoy me because I hate it when they pile these things up because they're almost certainly always loose. If we get these discs out, we can have a look at the back of the art. On the back of the Steelbook, we are greeted with this lovely image of the TARDIS fam or team or whatever in that lovely promo shot that was all over the internet just a few months ago. To think that this series ended. It's crazy how time flies, particularly given the current situation. We have the 13th Doctor, whose coat is lovely dangling. Lovely? Is that a word? I don't know. Fantastically trailing off the edges of the case here. You have Graham there, you have Yaz, and you have Ryan. Ryan looking a bit, well, he's there. Yaz is looking very determined there. 13th Doctor is looking very confident. And Graham just is thinking, why am I here? Is what I've got to say about that. I am pleased to say all the discs were included, all 5 discs, but they were all in a bit of a weird order. Like, I had disc 2, disc 1, then disc 4, then disc 3, and then I had... It was all over the place. But we'll take a look at the disc art. The disc art is the same on every disc, so it does give a sort of uniform look, if somewhat disappointing, because I would have liked to have seen maybe some different art on each disc, particularly as this art, particularly if you'd gone the standard DVD and Blu-ray edition. This artwork is literally the only artwork they've used for that set, apart from some promo shots. So it would be nice to maybe get some different art in there for this series. I mean, you know, but here I have disc 5 in my hands. I'm just going to give you a lowdown on what's on each disc. So on disc 1 is Resolution, which features the New Year's Day special with the Dalek from 2019, the only episode that aired in 2019, a bit odd. On that disc, special features wise, we have a look back. I'm guessing it's series 11. Closer looks, behind the scenes, and Dalek Reformed. On disc 2, we have Spyfall Part 1 and Spyfall Part 2. That I bring 2 parts to series 12 of the Master and the Casavan and so on. On that disc contains the special features. We have closer looks, audio commentaries of Spyfalls Part 1 and 2, so at least they didn't just do Part 1 or Part 2 and just leave the story incomplete in terms of commentary. Series 12 preview, disc 3, we have Orphan 55, which is that really awful Holiday Spa one. I'm sorry, that is not one that I remember fondly at all. Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, which I do remember quite fondly. I do like Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. The historicals are particularly nice for me, but I'm not going to go on each episode because, like, my opinions on Series 11 and 12 are well documented on my channel. There's individual reviews for each episode. I think a lot of my opinions on Series 11 have changed. I was quite happy with Series 12, so yeah, I was quite pleased with it. Fugitive of the Jadoon, the fantastic Jadoon episode with the lighthouse, the Ruth Doctor, Captain Jack returning. It's incredible. It's a lovely episode. In terms of special features, we have closer looks, audio commentary for Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. On disc 4, we have Praxeus, which is the somewhat ironic episode at the moment, where there's the massive space virus that's going around in all kinds of different continents. We have Can You Hear Me? One of my personal favourites from the season. I quite like Zelen as a villain, and I think the overall concept is very good. Haunting of Villa Diodati, which is my absolute favourite from this season. Absolutely love a period piece, and that was just perfect, combining Frankenstein and the Cybermen. Just such a great story there. Special features, closer looks, again, disc 5, which is the disc I have in my hand here. We have Ascension of the Cybermen, slightly dull first part, and then Timeless Children, which I think has aged better in my opinion. Out of all the episodes for me, I think I've grown to like it a lot more, and I'm looking forward to rewatching it. I haven't actually rewatched it since it aired, so I mean, the thoughts in my mind, I've sort of come to terms with what happened. I think a lot of people just needed to think about it before complaining about it, and that's my take on that. Special features, basically close looks again. So yes, that is the lowdown on what's on each disc. Also included is various paraphernalia, including art cards, which is, again, those lovely still photographs, which I'll show you in a minute on my wall with my other art cards in a minute. The Series 12 episode guide, which I just read to you, basically. And, of course, we have a lovely advertisement for the fantastic book At Childhood's End, which I read super speedy in lockdown. Great book. Great book. Great meeting with the 13th Doctor and Yaz and the team. I think she's got the 13th Doctor down better than even Chris Chibnall has, but I think it's actually one of my favourite 13th Doctor adventures, the At Childhood's End. It's not a television episode, but I still like it a lot. At the Edge of Time, which is the VR game, which is apparently very good. I have not played that, but yeah. So here we have all my DVD art cards from series 10, 11 and 12. So there you go, all matchy uppy. It's a bit of a wonky angle because I'm not very good at sticking things in straight. Particularly this line sort of went all over the place there. But there you go. So there are all the lovely art cards, which is basically those promo pictures they released online. They're very nice promo pictures. Reminiscent of the collection Blu-rays, very Lee binding, I think, in my opinion. Sorry that I'm on a squeaky stool here because I'm very short. And there is where I've just been filming my video on that appallingly dirty surface. But, wait, no, it's not dirt, it's just scratches, but that is life again. And then there's the TARDIS, and that's basically the art cards. So as you can see, I have some new shelves, which there's a long story to go with, which I'll probably go into more depth when I do an updated room tour, because I have got that planned. Since I've got the time, I thought I would do an updated room tour. But here is Doctor Who Series 12 on its shelf next to the Series 11 Blu-ray box set, which I actually prefer to the Steelbook, actually. The Series 12 Blu-ray set, I think the Steelbook is better, but the Series 11 box set is much nicer than this Series 12 box set. I think they've gone into a bit more effort with the Series 11 box set than the Series 12 standard box set. As you can see, there's on my shelf with the rest of my lovely Doctor Who's new series stuff there. I would do a full thing, that would be a bit of a spoiler, wouldn't it, for my room tour. So yeah, that is the shelf there, and there it is. So I've moved back just to give you a little bit of space to admire the lovely art cards. I really am a sucker for art cards. I really love a good art card. I went to the BFI and then I found out they just did art cards, which I had to keep coming because I love the art cards for those events. So yeah, this is my thoughts on the Doctor Who Complete 12 Series Steelbook. I only bought this because the Steelbook artwork is beautiful. The episodes are all on iPlayer, so the episodes I do like, I can just watch iPlayer. So I can understand that if you're not a collector like myself in that respect, or a completionist, like I want to have the complete new series on Doctor Who on DVD regardless, or Blu-ray. I'm gradually building up Blu-ray now because I've decided that I got Series 4 on Steelbook, I've got every Steelbook since. I'm going to try and keep getting the Steelbooks for that, but I'm buying Series 1 and 2 on Blu-ray recently, just so I'll be able to have Blu-ray all of new series. But if you're not a completionist, would I recommend actually buying this? If you love Steelbooks, if you're a fan of Steelbooks, like myself, yes, I would, because the Steelbook artwork on this set justifies just how magnificent of a set it is. Would I lower the price tag? Well, yes, of course, because it's very expensive. For a Doctor Who Steelbook, if you think Series 5 is £25, I understand it's not going to be quite the same price because Series 5 has been out for years and years. Series 12 this is the first release of Series 12. So in that respect, I would probably rate it there should be £40 for the Steelbook, because there isn't any original content that is exclusive to this release. The discs and episodes are all available online for free if you pay your TV license. So yeah, it's a difficult one because I really like the artwork and I really love art cards. But if you really aren't a collector of these things, I don't think that there's any reason to buy it. But yes, if you are a collector and you love Series 12 and you love Steelbooks and everything, buy it because it's really worth it. It's a fantastic set overall. Even if you don't watch the episodes, it's very nice just to look at. But yeah, that is my thoughts overall on the Doctor Who Series 12 Steelbook. I hope you are all well at the moment, particularly in this time of crisis. I'm going to keep making videos. I've got a couple of planned upcoming new videos, hopefully, that will be in the works. If you liked this video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think of Series 12. Be polite though, I don't want any nastiness, because that is sadly the world that we live in. I don't know why I'm umming and erring so much, but yeah. So if you want to see more content, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.